Hi, my name is Alyssa Donovan. I own AlyCat CNC, and I'm going to be cutting a torsion box on my ShopSabre PRO 510. So we've been in business for about 7 years. We started out doing small projects for friends and family, like small furniture and signage. We started out with a hobby machine, and it just could not keep up with the demand. And we needed an American-made machine that was reliable. There were two major factors that made us go for the ShopSabre, and it is definitely the automatic tool changer and the alignment pins with the vacuum bed. I could not imagine my life using this machine without them now. The torsion box that we're going to be cutting today, you will see all of these features at work. The CNC machine not only allows us to create client products, but it allows us to make shop improvements as well. We're going to be making a torsion box for every assembly station in our shop. But before we get to that, let's go into the office and see how this project was set up.
Hey guys, this is Evan with AlyCat CNC. I take care of our Fusion 360 programming. We use Fusion along with Mosaic in order to do all of our cabinetry projects. Fusion has a little more freedom in certain things, so it allows us to add that extra detail that takes the project to that next level. Let's take a look at how we design these torsion boxes and jump into it. Here's our torsion box assembly tables designed completely in Fusion 360. Let's pull the top plate off and take a look at all the joinery on the inside. We took advantage of tab and slot joinery on this project specifically, so it was all the components are a slot fit. So it's nice and quick and an easy shop project. Looking at the side profile, you can see we dog boned all the joints. That way we're ready to put everything together immediately coming off our ShopSabre. The legs also follow the same design criteria, and they follow a 96 millimeter on center, 20 millimeter hole pattern all the way around. This gives us easy access for clamping, and since it goes down the vertical faces, we can also use that to clamp larger pieces. Looking at the cam side of this project, we started out with a 3/8 inch mortise compression bit from Frost CNC. That does our initial 2D contour, and on this project specifically, we chose to do 2 passes and leave an onion skin just so we have a cleaner edge finish on the Baltic birch. That then gets followed up by a 3 millimeter brad point drill bit in order to pre-drill all of our screw holes. Moving forward, we jump over to our 20 millimeter brad point bit, and this takes care of all the fixturing holes on the legs and the rest of the table. After that, we go back to our 3/8 mortise compression bit to do final cutout and just a little into the spoil board to make sure there's nothing left over. The rest of the sheets are programmed in a similar fashion. Now that you've seen how it's designed and programmed, let's head out to the machine and start cutting. cutting's all done on the CNC machine. The 3/8 compression bit did a great job and left a nice smooth finish both top and bottom. By using an onion skin technique, we were able to keep the parts held down with the vacuum bed, even though we have so many through holes in all of them. Let's check the fit. Everything looks nice and snug, which you'll see when we put this box together. Let's go and get started. Here's our finished torsion box. Thanks to the dog bone joints, assembly went nice and smooth. With the precision of the CNC and good design, these are the results you can get. But this isn't just for show. Let's hop over to the CNC, cut a quick cabinet, and put this table to good use.
Here's our completed cabinet, thanks to our torsion box. We now run 50 hours plus a week doing custom cabinets. With the flatness of the torsion box and the speed of our edge bander, the cabinets are going together faster than ever, thanks to our CNC machine. Hope you learned something. Thanks for watching.